Ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to all of you. May I request CA Babu Ibrahim Kallivail, Central Council Member of ICAI, to escort our Honorable President of ICAI, CA Atul Kumar Gupta, to the dais, please. Also request CA Jomon K. George, past Chairman and Member of SIRC of ICAI, to escort CA Nihar N. Niranjan, Honorable Vice President of ICAI, to the dais. RK sir, MPV sir, kindly join them on the dais, please. Members and students, kindly keep your mobile phone on silent mode. Kindly rise for the ICAI motto.
Yaesha supteshu jagrati Yaesha supteshu jagrati Kamam 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 kamamsho Purusho nirvimanaha nirvimanaha Tadeva shukram brahma Tadevamritamuchyate Tasmin lokaha shataha Sarvetadunatyadyataschanatyati kaschan Etadvaita 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 etadvaita
Thank you, everyone. May I call upon CA Roy Verghese, Chairman of Ernakulam Branch, to deliver the welcome address, please.
The chief guest present here today, Honorable President of ICAI, CA Atul Gupta, sir. Guest of honor, esteemed Vice President of ICAI, CA Nihar Niranjan Jambusaria, sir. Central Council member and our eyes in the Council of ICAI, CA Babu Ibrahim Kallivail, sir. Visiting Central Council members, very respected members, CA MP Vijay Kumar, sir, CA Rajendra Kumar, sir. Regional Council member and immediate past SIRC Chairman, CA Jomon K. George, sir. Past Central Council members present here today, past Chairman present here today, MC members of Ernakulam branch of ICAI, invited senior members, colleagues and friends in profession, and my dear young friends. Good afternoon to all of you. For the first time in the history of the branch, we have with us the joint presence of a Honorable President and Vice President of ICAI for an interactive meeting. This is the second time that we are having a physical meeting of our members after the onset of pandemic COVID-19 9 months ago. The first one was the formation day. I would like to thank God Almighty for making this physical meeting a possibility when COVID-19 is still creating havoc in many parts of the country. ICAI, under the leadership of our dynamic president, CA Atul Kumar Gupta sir, and Vice President, CA Nihar Niranjan Jambusaria sir, is doing tremendous work to support the members and students as well the nation during this crucial period of COVID-19 pandemic. Several new initiatives like SSB portal, digital learning hub, virtual certificate courses and classes, new scholarship schemes, etc. were brought in by the Central Council this year for the benefit of members and students. In fact, the Central Council under the leadership of our Hon'ble President was able to keep all the branches and the entire membership united as a single folk in the fight against this pandemic, keeping the dignity of the profession at high level. Hearty congratulations to our leaders, President Sir, as well as Vice President Sir, and the Council for the great work and leadership they are extending. ICAI Ernakulam branch is always there to support and implement all the instructions, decisions, and directions of the Council at all time. The illustrious yesteryear leaders of the branch, the respected past chairman, and the senior members, and the committees proved that ICAI Ernakulam branch always remained as one of the best branches in India. This year, so far we were also doing our good work in line with the ICAI guidance and initiatives. Today we are really fortunate to have with us as our chief guest, our leader, Hon'ble President of ICAI. Our leader is a very pragmatic and proactive leader who always believes in getting things done than talking. He's always accessible and responds to our doubts and requests very favorably and without any delay. On behalf of ICAI Ernakulam branch, with heart full of gratitude, I extend a cordial welcome to you, Sir, Atul Kumar Sir, to this interactive meeting with members.
May I request CA Ranjit Warrior, our Vice Chairman for the branch, to present a flower bouquet to the Chief Guest, CA Atul Kumar Gupta, Honorable President of ICAI.
As our guest of honor, we have with us our Vice President, very respected CA Nihar Niranjan Jambusaria Sir. He's a very dynamic and humble and amiable leader with a clear ideas and vision for our profession. We are really fortunate to have his presence here today. On behalf of ICAI Ernakulam branch, I extend a warm welcome to Sir Jambusaria Sir to this interactive meeting.
May I request CA Srinivasan PR, our immediate past chairman, to present a flower bouquet to the guest of honor, CA Niranjan Jambusaria Sir, Honorable Vice President of ICAI.
I do not know what to tell about CA Babu Abraham Galili Sir, our leader. Whatever I state about him will not be enough to express our deep gratitude and thanks for his support in our activities, not only in all our branch activities. He is the only CCM from Kerala who had a third time consecutively at the council. A dedicated, a very committed professional, Babu Sir is an asset for CA fraternity. With so much happiness, on behalf of ICAI Ernakulam branch, I welcome you, Sir, Babu Sir, to this interactive meeting. Our regional we have with us as our invited guests, two of the very eminent Central Council members. I need not say anything about MP Vijay Kumar Sir. Maybe every one of you might have attended his sessions, his classes, and he's always there to support us. At a short time, on our request, he is here with us to grace this occasion. Sir, on behalf of Ernakulam branch, I extend a hearty welcome to you, sir. C. Rajendra Kumar sir, you know him very well. Whenever a need is there, he is with us. And even for the first refresher course, online refresher course was, the GSC was through his committee, Rajendra Kumar sir. So it is a great support for us. Sir, on behalf of all of us, I extend a hearty welcome to you, sir. Our regional council member, the immediate past chairman of SIRC, Jomon Kejo sir is with us today. He's always with us in all the branch activities, more than like a branch committee member. that I think which I don't feel any of the committee members, I mean regional council members will do support. So great support for all our activities and our future hope. That also I am specifically telling because Babu sir is vacating his office in another 1 year. So we look forward to Jovan sir to lead us also. I welcome Jovan K. Jovan sir to this session. We have with us here today the VC James sir, the past Central Council member, and other very senior members as well as the past chairman. I extend a hearty welcome to each and every one of them to this interactive meeting. I need not welcome my colleagues present here. All are supporting me in a great way. Immediate past chairman Srinivasan is here, Ranjit vice chairman is here, Deepa treasurer is there, secretary our KV Jose is here, and Alan is there, Sakasa chairman. Everyone is supporting me in the branch, not me, in every way. So I extend a hearty special thanks to all of them as well as welcome to this meeting. Once again, all the past chairmen and senior members of ICAI Ernakulam branches here with us. They are all a source of inspiration for us. I would like to thank them for accepting the invitation to be here. We invited only limited numbers here today, and there is a streaming also for other members who are not able to attend. So I welcome each and every one of you to this meeting, particularly the young friends, the students who are present here today. So because of their presence, special thanks to the students as well as the SICASA and to the entire branch of staff also they are supporting in every way. Thanks to you. So have a wonderful time here today. Wish you all have a, I hope this interactive meeting that you will enjoy each and every one of you. That's all I want to tell you. I conclude. Thank you very much for the patient listening. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir. May I request CA Atul Kumar Gupta, Honorable President of ICAI, to inaugurate the meeting by lighting the lamp. I request all managing committee members to kindly join him on the dais and members to rise up, please. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. May I request CA Babu Ibrahim Kallivailil, the Central Council member of ICAI, to deliver his address.
Honorable President of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, the Supreme Torchbearer and my good friend CA Atul Kumar Gupta ji, the Honorable Vice President of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, a humble, simple, noble soul, CA Nihar Niranjan Jambusaria ji, the jewels in the Apex Council, CA MP Vijay ji, we together worked shoulder to shoulder in the expert advisory committee. He is one of the strongest pillar for the ESC. When we took over, there are a lot of areas, but now we are on current. I think with next meeting, all opinions will be issued within 3 months' time from the. In fact, President has given me a responsibility. We have one council meeting outside Delhi in a year, and this year this is going to happen in Cochin, in Kumaragam. Therefore, that's why all council members, president and vice president, are here today with us, and he has been fortunate to spare time to spend with us, and very dynamic leader, very tough times.
Jambusaria sir has also been chairman of the WIRC of ICAI in 2004-5. CA Jambusaria has represented ICAI in many important committees constituted by the government and the peer review committee of the Central Board of Direct Taxes. CA Jambusaria has also been a prolific speaker at national and international forums. As an avid academician and an orator par excellence, he has attended and contributed to numerous
my colleagues in the council, CA Babu Abraham, because of who we are here today. After the pandemic, when we were exploring places CA Babu came to our rescue and said, let me say this much about Babu Bhai. Apart from his expertise in the subject, that is accounting, where he is heading ESC now, he was heading FRRB earlier. I think he is number one in hospitality. Nobody probably can match him, and that is how we are all here today. We are witnessing the presence of so many past chairmen and members in a branch which was established about 53 to 54 years back in 1967. My other colleagues in the council, CMP Vijay Kumar, who is an expert in India's valuation and whatnot, and who is ably heading the Accounting Standard Board. CA P. Rajendra Kumar, Chairman of Indirect Tax Committee, and then on GST, and you are witness how many seminars and what publications were put to you for your regular use. CA Roy Varghese, Chairman Ernakulam Branch. CA Jose, Secretary Ernakulam Branch, his entire team. CA Joman George, past Chairman SIRC. CA VC James, past council member, all the past chairmen and members of this branch. I was also just saying, Babu Bhai was saying that this branch was inaugurated by CA P. N. Nair, the past president of the institute. And if my memory doesn't fail, probably he was president of the institute in 1985. So this branch building is also 35 years old. So I was just trying to connect the dots. From 1967 to 1984, the branch did not have any building. From 85 onwards, you have this building. And this year, time came when God Himself said that you don't use physical facilities and conduct everything on virtual mode. We all agree that virtual mode is not an option of physical meetings. But at least now, for the future, we have realized that we can conduct many activities on virtual. And that is how we demonstrated that in spite of the pandemic, under the dynamic leadership of our president, we were not knocked down in spite of lockdown in the entire country. And we conducted not only so many webinars and certificate courses and CPE meetings, but also conducted exams, as Babu Bhai mentioned, so successfully. And for that, President will speak, but I am also inclined to really thank the branches, the manner in which your managing committee helped us in conducting these exams. It is really commendable, and but for the consolidated efforts of the Central Council, Regional Council, branches, and everybody, this could not have happened. And I am sure that we will demonstrate this kind of unity in all our efforts for the upliftment of the profession, and I am sure we will be able to do it successfully. I would like to put some words on the changes that are taking place. Although our institute realized the need for using technology and be hands-on with technology about 2-3 years back very intensively. The institute set up digital learning hub, started something on technology, but this pandemic forced us to adopt technology very fast. And during this period, some of the seniors who felt that technology is a monster, they automatically learned technology, and so many activities of our profession, particularly the audit that we conducted online, even something like verification of stock, which we never imagined can be done online, even that happened this year. So this pandemic has taught us many lessons, and I am sure that with this knowledge of technology and the efforts that our committees have put in to like on robotics, on data analytics, Excel, and so many other courses, I think we will be able to adapt the change very fast, and which is the need of the hour. Again on technology, one or two things, like I remember the time when I qualified in 1983, and in 1986 computers were introduced to our country, and at that time also chartered accountants had apprehensions that so many of our functions will be taken over by computers and we may be rendered partly unemployed. But we have witnessed over so many years that with technology we have grown, we have not become weak. And I remember the time when I was doing articleship, and when we were on audit, and when the accountant tallied the trial balance, there was a party. And today if we tell any youngster that we were struggling to tally trial balance, they would laugh at us because they have seen only machines telling the trial balance. So time has completely changed and we have grown with technology. Again, time has come when there are many apprehensions on technology taking over many of our functions, like the compliance functions, the routine functions which we are doing today. Very quickly the technology may take over. But the World Economic Forum has published its survey that more jobs will be created than what technology will take over. With the adoption of technology, if we are able to adopt it, learn it fast, I think we are advancing and we are progressing towards a different world where we will be doing function of advising more than doing the routine functions of compliances. And let us all be prepared for that. There are many other things to speak, like even bank branch audits, which we are doing for many years. So in the coming 2 to 3 years, let us explore new areas and new avenues. Not that bank branch audits are not relevant or important. Institute will try its best to retain it at the level at which they are today. But at the same time, if technology takes over some of the functions, then there are so many other emerging areas of practice which we should learn to adopt. Now, one more thing which I would like to discuss or address. About a year or 2 years back, whenever we used to go to smaller branches, generally the members used to tell us that we are in a very small place and here opportunities are very limited. I think that time has gone. Now big place, small place has no relevance. The entire world has become a common global village. And sitting here with technology, you can do what one can do in Delhi, Mumbai or New York. So let us see this new world, adapt it, change ourselves and proceed towards the progress which is awaiting us. Even during last 8 to 10 months, we realized that government is looking more at chartered accountants for advisory on rebooting of economy, rebooting of businesses, and they have mentioned at number of fora that none other than chartered accountant is fit to advise the government and businesses on rebooting and progressing after the pandemic. Let us take all these opportunities to our stride and make all efforts to progress faster than what we have done in the past. So with this, I thank Babu Bhai and the branch for affording this opportunity to interact with us. President of the institute is here. There are so many things that he will share. So I would thank once again and conclude here. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. A man with astute intellect and quick understanding and sharp vision. That is our President, CA Atul Kumar Gupta. Having served the profession for about 2 decades, he joined the Central Council of ICAI in 2013. A commerce and law graduate by education, CA Atul Gupta has imbibed a unique perspective to view and critically address various matters. He has led the course of profession through various committees of the institute, serving as the chairman. Thank you, sir.
A very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Very respected the Honorable Vice President ICAI, CA Nihar Jambusaria ji. My very esteemed colleagues in the council, the elder brother Babu sir, I used to call him the Babu sir, and Babu Bhai rather, and the other 2 colleagues, MPVG Rajinder Kumar ji, the chairman of the Ernakulam branch of SIRC of ICAI, CA Roy Varghese ji, and his entire management committee sitting on the dais and off the dais. Our immediate past chairman of SIRC of ICAI, Joman George Saab, who sacrificed his speech so that we can all speak little longer. So, and the Honorable past Central Council member, Jim sir, all the respected chairman, the galaxy of the chairman of Ernakulam branch, the past chairman, the galaxy of the past chairman of Ernakulam branch of SIRC of ICAI, members and the future of our profession, my dear students. At the outset, I'm thankful to the Babu sir, the chairman, Ernakulam branch, and each one of you for giving this opportunity to interact with all of you through this platform. And as rightly mentioned by Honorable Vice President sir, that after this COVID situation, COVID emerges out, the COVID pandemic we are all facing, and the lockdown and the related challenges which pose before all of us, I believe that this is the second physical meeting of the Ernakulam branch, and for me, I will say it's a first address as a president in the physical program after becoming the president ICAI. Yes, we visited few branches in the north at the early stage, but after this COVID pandemic, it's the first address. So that gives the different kind of a feelings as compared to you are speaking in the Zoom meetings and all these things, that whether actually who is listening, who is not listening, cameras are off, so what is all. So but nevertheless it's a great I will say the feeling. Respected colleagues, because I'm just standing between you and the lunch, and we are late around half an hour or so while to reach here. So I convey my apology for the same as well, and I will try to brief as I can to share you some of the initiative taken by the profession. At the outset, I congratulate each one of you, and specifically the student of the profession, that the historical, I will say the historical exams, that is the November 2020 exam, was really a historical exam when all the challenges were there. It was the Bandh at the other or the one or the other location in the country, curfews were there, the Nirvana cyclone was there, elections in the Kerala and the some other part of the country was there. Apart from the COVID, ultimately the biggest challenge. But heads off to the entire student fraternity, the profession, the members of the profession, the branches, the regional council, central council, and the entire examination committee officials who worked practically day and night. You will not believe that there were around 3 to 4 days when we could not sleep at all. But we ensure that not only the grace of the profession, the respect of the profession we should take to the next level, but this should be the benchmark, this should be the milestone in the history of the profession, that in spite of this COVID pandemic, the most difficult, all the challenges were there, but we successfully completed the examination with the best of the facilities and the precautions which we could take. So when we move to the discussion, COVID pandemic, even the senior members like you, sir, may not have seen this kind of a situation in your entire lifetime. But it was, I will say, a blessing. I will say in a one environment, you are visiting a lot of branches, nationally and internationally, the chapters and all. So at times you have the very comparatively the little time available. So you always have the different engagements. So I was used to say that we should give the more time to the profession as a president. We should devote more time in the institute itself to see that how best we can contribute. So अगर आप हिंदी समझते हैं तो so I was saying like this for the last 6 years, 7 years in the council. So अगर आप हिंदी समझते हैं तो भगवान ने कहा तथास्तु, आपके पीरियड में आपको घूमने ही नहीं दिया जाएगा. So what happened that it was completely lockdown situation, and in a blessing in such a in that sense that practically we were there in the I was there in the ICAI. Hon'ble Vice President sir is also traveling with a lot of courage from Mumbai to Delhi at number of times occasions. But I can tell you that it was from the 3rd of May when I started going to the ICAI with all these bands and the shield and everything, but it is practically not less than 12 hours to 15 hours in a day when we worked in the ICAI, and I am happy to intimate you that number of reforms, whether it is for the students, members, even for the regulatory aspect of the profession or in making the profession really global, were being taken. So I will just share you some of the initiatives, maybe in a bullet point, so that because I jotted down around, so I'm happy to intimate you that we jotted down the new reforms, new initiatives which we have took in the last 11 months in the ICAI, and I'm happy to intimate you the numbers in 75. So it will be very difficult even to speak about the 75 new reforms which we took in the last 11 months, but I will give you the few bullet points in the different category of the reforms. So let us take a 360-degree view of the profession, and let us start with the members, because we are in the meeting of the members, and then I will speak about the students as well.
So as far as the members are concerned, you are aware that a very important initiative may have took maybe few years back, or maybe 30-40 years back in the profession, is about the CA Benevolent Fund. And everybody is aware that the funds are being provided to the family in need. And I just wish to share with you the three important initiatives which we took in that CABF. The one is the CABF portal. So we have launched recently the CABF portal, wherein the complete applications from the family in need can be filed online. And as we were taking around a month or two while processing the application for the CABF, but now it's practically without human intervention. It's an online application which is available, and so that speed up the entire process is being ensured to process the application of the CABF. At the same time, you are aware that because of the pandemic situation, our members are suffering. They are also getting COVID impacted. So we launched a beneficial scheme that in case the member or the family member, the dependent family member, is suffering because of the COVID, the ICAI will provide a financial support of 1.5 lakh, which is very well appreciated by the profession at large. Apart from that, I am just to intimate all my friends here, because may not be aware that from the last so many years, we were paying only 7,500 rupees per month to the family in need, which is being also increased to 15,000 rupees per month in the recent past, meaning thereby the family will be getting. So at least we can provide, I am aware that if the member is no more with us, we will not be able to provide the child's the same kind of education or something like that. But at least for the day-to-day requirements, maybe for the milk and other things, at least this 15,000 rupees. And I was very much eager to increase this to 25,000 rupees, but because of the COVID pandemic, we could not create the more and more amount in the kitty. But I believe that our exercise, our efforts will continue, and very soon it will become to 25,000 rupees as well. Friends, we also launched a very unique scheme for the senior member of the profession called as We Care, wherein we are approaching all the senior member of more than 75 years age, that in case they need some kind of a medical support, financial support, or even if they are living in an old age home, something like that, the member of the profession will go there, will discuss with them and support whatever the way we can support them. Friends, you are aware that this pandemic also taught us to remain more and more online, and I am happy to intimate you that Digital Learning Hub become a very important savior for all of us. And not only we provide the unstructured CPRs through the Digital Learning Hub, but the members need not to pay even for the structured CPRs through the Digital Learning Hub. So on a year-to-year basis, we are getting around 55 crore of rupees from the various CP events being organized by the ICAI, but we decided to forego the entire amount to support the members in a way that the entire structured CPRs can be obtained by the members without paying even a single penny to the ICAI. Friends, apart from that, there was a last year initiative about the UDIN. So I believe that the UDIN is now becoming a very important tool to avoid the malpractices in the profession, that somebody is using your name, somebody is signing on your behalf or something like that. And now the CBTT also appreciated the efforts and make it mandatory for the same, so that give a different kind of a respect as well as the regulatory aspect of the profession. So I congratulate each one of you for the same. As far as the some other initiative about the members per se, I just wish to share with you that the council recently also approved that the anywhere voting in the elections as well. So I believe that in the coming election, there will be a mechanism that in the region itself. So if you are by chance you are not in the Kerala and you are on the election day, you are in the Bangalore or some other part of the country, southern part of the country, so you can also vote in that particular wherever you are. So that facilitation will be provided, and I believe that will increase the percentage of the participation from the member as well. Friends, I just wish to share with you that we are working on the networking guidelines, the affiliate model as well, and I believe that in this coming council meeting on the tomorrow itself, we will be deliberating on the same. And since the 2005 we started the networking guidelines, and there are only 107 networks which are getting recognized, and still they are not working because the ecosystem is not so supportive. So we are working on the networking guidelines, and I believe that this council will be kind enough to pass this networking guidelines in such a way that will provide a much needed support to the firms of the ICAI to become not only at the pan-India level and in the times to come at a global level. Friends, apart from that, I am happy to intimate you that there is a unique concept which was passed by the Parliament way back in 2008 and then in 2011, but it was not being implemented in the last 10 years. But I am happy to intimate all of you that recently, with the support of the Council, we have approved the concept of the multidisciplinary partnership. The form is also being hosted on the public domain, and I believe that in the first week of Feb, the first ever multidisciplinary partnership will start getting registered with the ICAI. So you may have the partner in the shape of a cost accountant or a company secretary or an engineer or an actuarial valuer in your firm itself to increase your capacity and domain, and even the professional development activities. The professional development will be there when you can your firm can also do the cost audit or the secretarial audit. So that kind of a facilitation will be made available, and I request all of you to take the maximum benefit of that, so that the professional kitty, the cake size of the profession, can be increased to the next level. Friends, we are also worried about the various audit quality per se, that at times we have the challenge at the one or the other occasion. So we have recently launched a certificate course on the working paper management as well, apart from the establishing the Center for Audit Quality. So I will urge all of you that everybody should participate in that kind of a program, which will improve the overall ecosystem of the assurance profession. Friends, I just wish to share with you that there are a number of new initiatives for the members as well. The first one is about the forensic standards. So very soon the forensic audit standards will be launched by the ICAI. They are already before the council agenda, already approved by the group and the committee. And I believe that the council will be again discussing and deliberating, and maybe the forensic standards will be see the light of the day very soon. We are also working that how our firms can do the branding exercise, and for that the council approved that there will be a web listing of all the firms of the ICAI based on their location and the expertise. So rather than the chartered accountant, which is not allowed to advertise, it will be the ICAI who will advertise on your behalf to see that our firms are getting the due level playing field as compared to the I will say the other firms. I will not take specific the name, but you can understand what I am talking about. That there will be a more and more level playing facilities will be facilitated by the ICAI. Friends, you are aware about the DigiLocker, which is made functional in the ICAI. And we have also developed the DCMM, that is Digital Competency Maturity Model. So Vice President sir spoke about the new age professionals, the next generation professionals. The time is not there, but I would like to speak some other day, maybe for half an hour or 1 hour, about that where the profession is heading and why this DCMM is very, very important. So I will urge all of you that you please, so we have developed a self-evaluation tool wherein you can go on the website, you can self-evaluate yourself that where your firm stands today in the DCMM capacity, that is Digital Competency Maturity Model. So I am doing a division of the two words, the digital competency. So how much you have the digital competency, you should go and see, and then there is an implementation guide available in that, so that you can facilitate yourself to improve your ranking into that tool to have the more and more adoption of the technology to work in this digital disruption era. Finally, there are a number of tie-ups which are being entered into. You are aware that we have the tie-ups for the providing the low-cost funding to the firms, and then a lot of softwares, cards, health checkups, and all these things are there. Finally, under the guidance of the Honorable Vice President sir, we are also working with the UGC to recognize our qualification as a equivalent to the postgraduate for the NET exam or otherwise. So these are the few initiatives which I can jot down in the short span of my, like when I was sitting here and the chairman sir or other was speaking. So I just jotted down few of them. As far as the students are concerned, because we have the student presence as well, so they were waiting when their number will come, what are the new initiative for the students are there. So I understand your eagerness, and that's why I will be just sharing with you. The first one is about the exams. So exams, as I mentioned you, but I'm happy to intimate my all senior members as well that now, thank you very much, we have achieved the 100% digital evaluation. So now onwards, in this November 2020 examination, no copy will go to the examiner. It will be the 100% digital evaluation. There will be a retina scanning. There will be no totaling issues, no unmarked questions, something like that will be there. And then we have started the system of even taking the exam of the examiner as well. So for the students, you have to obtain the 40 marks or the 50 marks aggregate. For to be an examiner, you have to obtain the 72% marks. So like that, that kind of I will say the empowerment in the entire examination process which we have started, and this digital evaluation will give you the two more benefits. The result will come early. So now, right now, the exams result and the exams and the result, the time lag between the exam and the result is around 60 to 75 days, for 60 days for final and 75 days for the intermediate. But I can tell you that it will come down to 50 days, meaning thereby the result of the final and inter will come in the just 50 days or even 45 days in the times to come, meaning thereby you will get the more time to prepare for the next cycle. God bless that you are moving from inter to final, or unfortunately if you are reappearing, because I used to say on a lighter side, the CA means the come again. So if that is the situation, but at least you will get the more time. Same with the re-verification result. I am just happy to announce all my colleagues here and the students as well that the re-verification result, which was earlier taking a month or so, but now the re-verification result to the students will be available in just 3 to 7 days only. So that facilitation will be there to the students. Friends, you are aware that the profession is always being known for as catalyst of a socio-economic reforms. 65,000 rupees fees is just nothing as compared to the today when we are doing the MBAs or some other courses, but still to facilitate our students who belongs to the humble background, we have recently earmarked the 100 crore of rupees for the scholarship of the students. Very soon, under the guidance of the Hon'ble, the then President Sir, now Vice President Sir, we will be launching a scholarship portal as well, maybe in a month's time, and that portal will facilitate the immediate sanction of the scholarship to the students also. Friends, apart from that, we are also working on the case study bank, that more and more case study based evaluation should be there to develop the capacity of the students. Rather than you concentrate on the rota learning or a mugging, it should be more and more the case study. And even we have a dream that the question paper will be made available to you the 30 days before the exam, and we will say, okay, you have the question paper, you will you come prepare yourself and then appear in the exam. So that kind of vision the ICAI carry. So that kind of a case studies will be made available to all of you. So I believe that that will be certainly see that vision certainly will see the light of the day. For the students, we understand that the forensic is the next reality, and as the World Economic Forum mentioned, that there will be job loss of 75 million in the space of auditing, accounting, bookkeeping, or something like that, and there will be the new age jobs in the ABCD, I used to say, the artificial intelligence, blockchain, cybersecurity, and data analytics. So we have started the forensic training in the ITT training itself. So we have changed certain modules to imbibe the forensic training to the students at the ITT level. The new study material recently launched, which is a much improved study material. The free virtual classes, I can only tell you that it was always a dream. So when I was the chairman NIRC, it was a dream. When I was there in the council, it was a dream. But successfully on the 1st of July 2020, thanks to this again the COVID pandemic situation, that we have the strong commitment to launch, because we were there, we are looking to support the students fraternity, that the virtual classes are the reality today. No need to pay anything, anytime, anywhere classes are there. And I am happy to intimate you that there are certain classes which are being viewed by more than 2 lakh students. So that kind of a popularity of the classes are there. There is an industrial training portal which is being launched on the 14th of June 2020, and I am happy to intimate you that today we have more than 239 companies who are already registered with the industrial training portal and offering the vacancies for the students. So there was a challenge of an interface between the student and the company. Students are looking for industrial training, companies are looking for the industrial training, but the facilitation was not there, the human intervention was there, but that has been eliminated by launching this kind of a portal. So what to talk about the exams? So you should be feeling great that it is your institute only which can conduct this kind of a magnitude level of exam in the 1100 centers, 8 countries, 18 days, and still the best. So I believe that you should all feel proud the entire efforts put in by the ICAI. I have few thoughts on the globalization of the profession as well, but I will restrict myself on the concept, but I will just share with you the new initiative. Starting from the new concept of representative office which we coined this year, I am happy to intimate you that today the ICAI official presence, I am telling you the official presence of the ICAI is there in the 43 countries of the world. So we started with 29 countries, we put on our best efforts, and today the ICAI is available in the 64 cities in the 43 countries of the world. So hats off to all of you that and even our students, once you will become the chartered accountant, you will not be the chartered accountant for India only. Through the mutual recognition agreements, already we were having the 6, now we entered into the 2 new year in this year only, that the Malaysia and the Nepal. So today, like once you will become the chartered accountant, you will not chartered accountant for India only, you will be the chartered accountant for Australia, for South Africa, for UK, for Ireland, for Canada, and so on. So maybe giving, may not be giving even a one paper, or otherwise giving a one paper, you can take the qualification for those countries and you can see your career is getting really global. We are also in the process of, just to share with you, that launching the international curriculum of the ICAI as well. So the ICAI curriculum will not be available in India, but in some other countries as well. So the students will be pursuing the CA course in those countries, as compared to today what is happening, that it is only the kids of our chartered accountant, even if they are in Dubai or some Middle East, they are only doing, but we are planning to launch the ICAI course with the same level of gravity, like the depthness, I will say not the gravity, but the depthness of the course will be there, maintained, and will be available at the international locations. I am happy to intimate you that now onwards, like maybe it was 3 months back, that the Ministry of External Affairs has recognized all our chapters and representative office at par with the apex bodies. So what it means that the chartered accountants will be eligible to approve the visa applications and even the contracts and all these things at the international level. So that kind of a recognition is being received to the members of the profession. I am happy to intimate you that we worked hard to see that we have more and more collaboration with the international forums as well. So not only we are the member of the SAFA, CAPA, IFAC or the other international bodies. Recently we also got affiliated ourselves with the PAFA, meaning thereby the Pan Africa Federation of Accountants, that have the 59 professional bodies from the 55 countries, meaning thereby now the ICAI is the official member of the PAFA as well. And I am happy to intimate you that along with the Honorable Vice President sir and the past President sir, I got this opportunity to represent the ICAI at the international forum. So I am just sharing with you that with all your blessings and the blessing of the Almighty and my parents, now myself has been appointed as a director at the IFAC board, which is the board is of 23 members with representing the 130 countries. So I believe that we will work together with the ICAI to see that how new laurel and the recognition for the profession can be there. Friends, I am happy to intimate you that after the Dubai, the ICAI has opened the office in Singapore as well. So now, and we are working on the USA office. So practically the ICAI not only having the chapters and the representative office, but its own office will be there. So anytime you are visiting Singapore or Dubai, you may visit the Singapore office or a Dubai office as if it's your office only, like you have the Ernakulam branch premises is there. Friends, we have also launched the International Research Award, which is very well appreciated, and more than 92 applications are being received, and very soon we will be having the ceremony for the same. As far as the regulatory aspect is concerned, I am aware that is the most important part. So I have, even the council member will agree that they all call me as a regulator, only that every time I am looking for a regulatory part of the profession, even they feel that okay, you Atul is always talking about the regulatory aspect side of the profession, because I am even giving more than 50% time, though we have achieved so much of the new initiative. But again I am telling you that if I am working in the ICAI for 12 hours, I am giving 7 hours to the regulatory aspect of the profession. May it be the launching of the e-hearing of the cases, completing the 600 plus cases in the last 2 years, And then I am happy to intimate you that you are aware that we have launched the new peer review statement, the new code of ethics in the profession apart from the Center for Audit Quality. So I can just tell you that to take the profession trust to the next level, it is important that the regulatory part should be more and more stronger. And I am just sharing with you that we are working and under the able guidance of the Honorable Vice President now, and then very soon he will become the President. Our target is to see that no case should be pending with the disciplinary directorate for more than 12 months time. And even we have proposed this same, even the new act which is coming maybe in this next session or the next session will be there, when there will be the time limits will be prescribed in the act itself. So I believe that the time will come when no case will be pending for more than 12 months. And I believe that will give a different level of trust for the profession, because everybody appreciate the profession. But even if the 0.001% members are there who are not actually complying with the code of ethics or the professionalism, there should be a strong deterrent for them, that okay, they will be punished, so that the glory of the profession can be taken to the next level. So friends, I believe that I have taken the 25 minutes as being allotted by Babu Bhai, that you have to speak for 25 minutes. So I just sign off here and convey my sincere thanks to the entire team of the Ernakulam branch, Babu Bhai, my Honorable Vice President sir, and all my council colleagues, each one of you, for giving me this opportunity to interact with all of you. I can only tell you that in the last 11 months, in spite of all odds as being given by the Vice President, that it was a lockdown, but we not knocked down. So the fighting spirit which we gained when we were pursuing the qualification, that come again, kind of I will say the spirit that was there, that imbibed into our blood, that make us so strong that we worked even 150% as compared to the that you feel that okay, what I will do or what I will not be able to do because of the COVID pandemic is there. Oh, what I can do, something like that. But I can tell you only one thing, and then I will sign off. That you will appreciate that everywhere, because of the lockdown, the pendencies are there, or this or that is there. But it was the ICAI, like it is the ICAI only, that we started the digital learning hub and the SSP portal. So you will not believe that in the last 1 year during the pandemic, we processed more than 5 lakhs application of the members and the student. It is the only your profession, your institute, which worked so hard that no pendencies are there. My senior members will agree with me. Agar ye SSP nahi hota, if this SSP would not have been there, there will be the thousands and lakhs of application must be lying in the Vishwas Nagar or the other SRO or somewhere in the Boras, that okay, they are yet to process. But thankfully, the wisdom, thankful to I will say the leadership and the entire council, the efforts put in by the council, that in spite of all odds, and even I can tell you that you will not be aware about this fact that the ICAI employees, we have around 550 employees, more than 50 employees got infected because of the COVID. Even in my secretariat, few colleagues, even the secretary of the Vice President also got COVID affected. But even we lost one of our colleague, Sharat Singhal, the secretary of the Indirect Taxes Committee, because of the COVID only. But we were act like a fighter in spite of all the challenging time. I can tell you that the situation was there on the 3rd of May when I first time started after the lockdown was over, that I was taking the food with me, the water, we put a dispenser in my room itself, the water dispenser, the hot water and cold water, so that it will be like that okay, you are sitting in that everywhere is a corona, everybody is bringing the corona and you have to work within that. So it was like that. In that situation, we worked to see that whatever best we can contribute, and thankfully with the blessings of the Almighty, we could I believe that we could do something as per the expectations of the members and the student of the profession. So once again, thank you very much for all your kindness, your blessings, guidance, motivation, and the blessing of the Almighty and my parents. Thank you very much.
Dear members and students, I'm sure you'll agree with me that our President deserves a round of standing ovation for the 75 plus reforms that he's brought about. Thank you, sir. Ernakulam branch has always been in the forefront for implementing all the guidelines received from our head office. And this year we have revamped the entire website in line with the directions received from ICAI New Delhi. May I request Honorable President to launch the revamped website, please?
Thank you, sir. Our branch publishes a members directory in printed format, and it is done only once in a period of 3 years. This directory is a comprehensive source of useful information of about 2,300 chartered accountants in Ernakulam district, and it is widely used not only by CAs but also officials of the tax departments. May I request our Honorable Vice President CA Nihar Jambusaria to release this members directory of Ernakulam branch.
Come when no case will be pending.
Thank you, sir. Now it's time to launch the online blood donation forum initiated by Ernakulam branch of ICAI jointly with ICASA Ernakulam. It is a list of blood donors from our members and students who are willing to donate blood as and when requirement arises. Now may I request Honorable President CA Atul Kumar Gupta sir to launch the blood donation forum. Request the ICASA chairman and the students representatives to join them on the dais, please. Thank you, sir. Let's have a quick question answer session with the Honorable President and Vice President. May I request the students to please raise their queries.
Good afternoon, sir. Can you please share us a glimpse of your time during your articleship? My name is Feba. Feba.
So, as far as my articleship concerned, I believe that you may not like or you may like, maybe as per your own thought process. But when I was doing the articleship, what articleship? I was not having any money. So what I was doing, that I was going for a home tuitions, selling something, putting the stalls on the road, no money to buy the slippers. Books were, दो बुक्स के दो टुकड़े करते थे, दो दोस्त पढ़ते थे, फिर आपस में एक्सचेंज करते थे. So what to talk about articleship? It was like a practically you are everything. So my elder brother was just become the chartered accountant. I was there with him. तो हम सुबह जाते थे, सब झाड़ू लगाते थे पहले, क्योंकि पियून रखने का पैसा नहीं था. सो 15 दिन नौकरी करते थे बड़े भाई साहब, और उसके बाद वो 1700 रुपया 1700 रुपीज़ रेंट होता था उसको देने के लिए. वी वर हैविंग दैट काइंड ऑफ सिचुएशन. सो everything was we were doing. So it was not articleship, it was like a practically everything. So you are article, you are boss, you are everything. You are the peon, you are the servant, you are the cleaner. So that's why I mentioned you. आप लोगों को कितना अच्छा लगेगा कितना अच्छा नहीं लगेगा, but I can tell you that the articleship was like this. For the CA final exam, I not prepared. I was not having the books even for the direct text paper, for the indirect text paper. I was not having the book, but I appeared and I got the both group in single attempt. The intermediate both group in single attempt. I was having the merit rank, and I can tell you that the paper. So I was not having the material, no coaching, no material, no money. So I appeared in the paper. My elder brother told me, "You go and appear." I told him that nothing will happen. I am going to fail. You appear. So I came back. It was a paper for the even for a foundation student. Tax audit I am regularly doing every day. Whatever the computation was there, I am doing every day. So it was like a so simple paper for the CA final examination for me, because every day I am doing that only. So what I am trying to convey you, let us leave that struggle part. But if you are doing your articleship very, very sincerely, okay, so I used to say it is not the aptitude but the attitude that determine your altitude. So aptitude is the ability to learn, the attitude is the personality trait, and two personality trait which I followed in my life. One is the behavior, that is behavior of accountability, responsibility and maturity. So if you will enter into the shoe of other and understand your responsibility, I just give an example, just I am taking one more minute. That say for example the James sir has the two article, A and B, and on one fine day he has to give a presentation to the client. He requested his two article. A, because of the social media time, you just went to this whatever this Twitter, WhatsApp is there. Immediately after 15 minutes you given the presentation to James sir. Okay sir, presentation is ready. He is very happy. But the B could not come even till the evening. But finally there was an email received in the evening to James sir that the B not only prepared the presentation but also customized the data of the client into that presentation. Tell me the next time, whenever there will be a job or responsibility, to whom the James sir will give, either to A or to B, certainly to the B. So what will happen? That the B will become a necessity for him for all the responsible jobs, and in that process the B will automatically get not only updated all the trainings and everything, but what will happen, that attitude of that gentleman will become his character and finally the destiny. So if you are very, very serious in your articleship training period, I can tell you that, as I mentioned you, I not purchased even a single note, even a single book to appear in the CA final direct text paper, and I scored very good without even touching the books, because my articleship training was like that. I am actually understanding the challenges and doing myself. So if you have that kind of a skill available, automatically everybody will. Another question? Yeah.
Sir, what points would you stress on to inspire leadership among the students regarding chartered accountants?
Leadership.
Yes, sir.
Leadership, I can say only 3 words: aspire to inspire. So you should be the inspiration for somebody. So the day when you will become the inspiration for somebody, you have achieved. So we have a Maslow need hierarchy theory. किसी ने पढ़ी है? Somebody has? No, you should, because everybody must go through this BCom and everything, na? So there is a Maslow need hierarchy theory. Senior members may be aware. What it talks about? It talks about that we are working in our life for certain motivations. So initially we have the motivation for the social needs, then psychological needs, the physiological needs, then the safety needs, then the self-actualization needs. Okay. So there are the different needs in the life, okay, for which ultimately we are working. So what I am trying to convey you, that when you will become inspiration for somebody, meaning thereby you have the right kind of a character, you have the right kind of a success, and somebody is taking you as a role model. So automatically you are successful. You are having that kind of abilities that you are impressing or conveying something to somebody. So aspire to inspire. So you should have that aspiration, that to become the inspiration for somebody, and that is the leadership.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. They are going more into the industry as compared to coming into the practice. So question is? No, it is not the case. I'm just sharing with you that you will always look for now the personal satisfaction. You feel that okay, will be more comfortable into the industry as compared to doing my own practice. Okay. So it is not the case that okay, there will be impact to the industry or impact to the economy, because that today when you are using the technology, you are getting more and more facilitation available. Earlier we were matching the trial balance, and if the difference of ₹1 is there, we were devoting 2 days to match the trial balance of ₹1 difference. But today when you have the accounting packages available, you have the Excel sheets available, spreadsheets are available, that is facilitating you, and you are doing more jobs, the productivity increases. So it's not a case that okay, it will impact the economy or it will impact the stakeholders. It is only the ease of, like somebody is looking that okay, I am comfortable, more comfortable into the industry, or somebody is saying I am more comfortable into the practice. And even I can see that there is a switch over as well. So it is not the case that somebody is today going in the industry and is not coming back to the practice. So it's like a switching over from the one or the other cases also are being getting witnessed. So I don't think that there is any challenge for the profession or any stakeholder per se.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, dear students. On behalf of Vernacular branch of ICAI, I'd like to invite Vice Chairman Vice Chairman Hari Krishna to hand over a memento to our Vice President CA Nihar. May I request our ICAI Secretary, Ms. George, to kindly hand over a memento of our appreciation to our Honorable President.
Thank you, sir. May I request CAVC Team's past Central Council member to present a memento to Honorable President of ICAI, C. Atul Kumar Gupta. Thank you, James, sir. May I request CA Vivek Krishna Govind to present a memento to Honorable Vice President of ICAI, C. Nihar Niranjan Jambusaria, sir. May I request CA Locos Joseph, our past chairman of Vernacular branch, to present a memento to CA MP Vijay Kumar. And CA KK Ramachandran, sir, to hand over a memento to CA Rajendra Kumar, sir. you everyone. May I call upon CA Jose KV, Secretary of the branch, to propose a vote of thanks.
Most respected President of ICAI, C. Adil Kumar Gupta sir, most beloved Vice President of ICAI, C. Nihar in Jambusaria, other dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, senior members, past chairman, members, students, a warm good afternoon to all of you. Today is a historical day, as our chairman said in the welcome address for our Ernakulam branch. As both the Honorable President and Honorable Vice President of ICAI are visiting our branch together for the first time in the history of our branch for the last 54 years. The recent COVID pandemic has made us all the prisoners of the virtual world, and we have been forced to confine our meetings to the online medium. During the past 10 months, we have been conducting numerous online meetings, and some of the virtual meetings were attended by our President Adil Kumar Gupta sir and Vice President Nihar Jambusaria sir as the chief guest and guest of honor. We are very happy to have you here on this physical meeting here today. Adil Kumar Gupta sir has always been a great friend and benefactor of the Ernakulam branch. Last year, as MC members, we had opportunities to interact with many times in Ernakulam as part of our SIRC conference, as part of our MC orientation, as part of some other council meetings happened in Kumaragam. Today we have been privileged to have the launching of revamped website and the inauguration of the Students' Blood Donation Forum done by sir. Thank you very much, sir, for joining us despite your busy schedule and for all your support, guidance and good wishes to the Ernakulam branch. On behalf of Ernakulam branch and all the members and students present here, I extend our most sincere and warmest gratitude to you, sir. Thank you very much. C. Nihar Jambusaria sir is visiting our branch for the first time in the physical sense, but sir has been an energizing and inspiring presence in many of our virtual meetings, where sir had joined us and addressed our members even while he was busy with some other engagement. I still remember you came from another meeting and addressed our members. Today, he has unveiled our members directory. Thank you very much, sir, for all your assistance and support to the Ernakulam branch. On behalf of Ernakulam branch and all the members and students present here, I extend our most courteous and genuine appreciation for your benevolent presence here today that has added to the solemnity of the occasion. And Babu sir, thank you very much. Of course, without Babu sir, this is not will not happen. So we extend sincere thanks to Babu sir and Joman sir for all your support. As chairman told, he is a part of our MC meetings. And I also extend sincere thanks to our CCM's MBV sir and RK sir. They are always our friend, good friend of Ernakulam branch. A warm word of thankfulness to all the senior members, past chairman, and friends, students in the profession for joining us for this physical meeting. Though we have been meeting on and off during various occasions, it is indeed gratifying to meet you all together here today. And I have no words to convey my gratefulness to you for gracing the occasion, regardless of the various inherent risk which is there during this pandemic time. I also thank all the senior members, friends and students who have joined us via the online streaming of this meeting. I also thank all the branch staff for making this arrangement for all success of this meeting. Thank you all once again. Jai Hind, Jai ICAI.
Request everyone to rise for the national anthem as we conclude this meeting.
पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उत्कल जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ नामे गावे तब शुभ